I have an iPhone 14, iPhone 15, and I will be comparing that with the iPhone 14 and 15 app, and I will be comparing that to the Blackmagic Camera app. So if you're about to vlog or use it for a podcast or what have you, let's jump right in. Here we are in CapCut, right? So I have certain options, all these in HD, as you can see up on the screen, and as well as in 4K. And if you guys can see, guys, it's huge, right? So let's hop into this first one. So if you guys look at what I'm doing, I have these the exact same, as in, because if you zoom into this one, you know, all that kind of stuff, it'll look a little different. And again, these are not cropped, as in, you know, you could kind of, you can hop into there and be like, oh, okay, it's gonna look a little more, or it's a bit different. But if you guys look, it's gonna increase how it looks, as in it's zoomed in, but it's not gonna change this one, and that will change everything. So keep that in mind if you do something of this sort. So here's the actual screen here in 1080p on your iPhone, and here's the 4K, right? So let me do it to where you can actually see us both at the same time, and I'll just have it play, and yeah, you guys tell me what I guess on how it looks, right? So I'm gonna make this full screen, and then you can kind of do that. So like right here, I'm in, so if you guys look at this right here compared to 4K, you know, I would say it's on point. It looks like the 4K, as I would say it's a lot more clear, which it would make sense. So right here, I have it set to me, as in it's on the auto focus. It looks good. I would say you should probably use 4K, but you guys let me know. All right, so now we're gonna head over to the Blackmagic. You guys, that's crazy. It did switch a lot from the iOS to the Blackmagic. If you can see that, that is crazy, right? And I would say to do all these as you're about to record, have all your exposure and all that stuff set up, because in some cases you won't, it'll be too dark and all that kind of stuff. So here's how it looks compared to HD over here and 4K over here on this side. So the HD actually looks super good for sure. Compared to the 4K. So right here, I am in motion-ish. So I would say the HD is really comparable to the actual 4K, right? That's crazy right there. That is, so let's hop over to the 14 HD versus the actual Blackmagic app. That's crazy. As you can see how brown this one is, I'd say it's more real, right? Because it kind of looks over here. This is kind of exposed, but it's not that hard to come in and have this one look more brown or not, but it's all on you. Because if you guys look right here at this brown right here, it's pretty good. But let's look at the focus and the overall color of it. If you want to upgrade to the Blackmagic app, and again, it's free, which is sick. Personally, I think it's pretty legit. And if you guys seen right there, as all that extra stuff that happens right there on the Blackmagic camera, that right there won't show up as you export it. It's only when you edit. For some odd reason, I don't know why. I do have an okay fast computer, so all the speeds should be, yeah, all that. Yeah, you just seen that, which is, let's hop over to the 4K now. Over here, I am in motion, so it's not gonna look as clear. I'm a bit slower. 4K over here on the actual app just looks good. That's personally, I would probably go with, yeah, that. If you're just gonna sit down and do something quick, I would do this app right here. But on the Black app, right, you have a lot more options. But the iOS actual app on the iPhone 14 is pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. So over here, I am in motion here, but I'm just trying to see if the focus is good on the actual mics here. Right, guys, I would say it looks good. So now we're gonna hop over to the iPhone 15, and then I will compare them all side by side. So stay tuned for that. So if you do have an iPhone 15, awesome. So here's kind of what it looks like. So I have it set to, it's gonna focus on me, right? It's not set at a certain focus. You can do that. I would say you should if you have a lot more people you're going to sit with, because it is going to focus on the closest human, or it'll go back and forth with focus, which is not good. So the iPhone 15 right here looks legit. So I'm trying to look at the actual mics right here, because this one looks a little blurry unless it's in, oh no, I thought for sure as I was like up on the desk, I was going to pull it, it would be in motion and it would look a little blurry, right? So if you guys look at this mic and this mic, this one looks I would say more clear, right? So actually, no, I'm gonna zoom in on this. Let me zoom in on the next one as well. Let's take a look at the actual mics, right? And then we're gonna compare it to me. That's a good. So this is kind of grainy. I could see it on my computer. It's a bit grainier than the 4K, which is very interesting. And if you guys see how it switched focus to me. So again, guys, if you're gonna do something of this sort, set your focus either to auto or to manual mode. That is huge. The iPhone 15 4K makes a big difference. And again, it's all about your focus. So we're gonna come over here to the Blackmagic. Look at that right there. Like that caught me off guard quick. And I was like, is it all gonna look like that? And no, it doesn't. It's only, I would say it's probably because of CapCut, maybe, right? Okay, so let's get me right here. Let's zoom in on this. So this is the Blackmagic Camera app. And at the focus, it looks, I'm a lot more clear over here. Let's see. Yeah, it looks a bit more clear on the right side with the 4K. Looks a little grainy. You guys let me know down below what you guys actually use. Let's actually zoom in on both of these. Let's go to 200%. So it looks like this one's a lot more clear than this one. And again, we probably are in motion. Ooh, not really too much in motion right here. but on my face, I am, I guess, no, I'm not moving a whole lot. So for this one, guys, I would use 4K for sure. So let's compare them now. So let's hop over to the 15 iOS HDs. So let's just say if you had to use HD, which app is better? Or it's a lot more clear. All right, so we're about to be in motion over here. Dang. Or I just have to set my exposure down over here. But if you're like, I'm not trying to do all the settings and you're just trying to use the phone, guys, it looks fine. It looks pretty good. But again, these aren't too clear, so set your focus. I will keep on trying to say that because I did like over 1 hour when I sat with certain people. And again, you guys, the focus was out, but I was happy I had the angles. So I just used the one angle. So for this, because of the color only, I would use the 15 iOS app HD if I had to. So if you're gonna do like a vlog or some sort, something fast, I would probably just use the iPhone 15 HD. So now we're gonna hop over to these ones. So this is the iPhone 15, the iOS 4K versus the Blackmagic 4K. So I have us set up right about here. Let's see what we got. Ooh. So I'm using the lavalier. So I am stationary over here, and ooh, I think right here the Blackmagic app looks on point here. Like, just because of it looks clearer. And again, if you're brand new and you're like, I'm not trying to set all this stuff, I would just use the actual app off the phone. Like, super simple. All right, so now we're gonna hop over to the 14 or the 15 HD. So let's see what this looks like here. I shot these both side by side and I started them practically at the same time. So they should look, I guess, in sync-ish. See, I'm trying to pull it. So right here, we're not. So I'm gonna look right here at the mics. The iPhone 14 versus the 15. It seems the iPhone 15 is a bit more clear than the 14. But if you look at the mics, they look pretty the same. I'll say ish on that. And again, you guys, you don't have to upgrade to an iPhone 15. I did because of the speeds to upload. Guys, you can just, like up on the iPhone 15, you could upload it straight to an SD drive, which is crazy. It's pretty sick. So iPhone 15, I think, is a little bit better. I think just a hair, like not too crazy. And again, guys, this is on 1080 HD, which is crazy. So let's hop over to the 4K. So the iPhone 14 versus the 4K. Let's see what we got here. So I think these ones are in sync, super in sync. So if you guys look at this and this, ooh, the clarity. So this is like practically stationary right here. They look practically the same. Dang. Yeah, this is a close call right here. Let's actually zoom in on these. I do wonder, because I'm probably only about to use these for all my stuff. All right, so let's do 200. And we're gonna do this one, 200 as well. And we're gonna see which one looks better. Personally, I hope it's the iPhone 15 because I spent a lot on the iPhone 15 phone. The iPhone 15 right now, I could kind of see it because I'm on my computer. The iPhone 15 looks a little bit clearer. That is it. That is crazy. All right, so here we are. We have the iPhone 14 on the left and the iPhone 15 on the right, and it's all in 4K. And I'm using the iOS app here, and on the bottom here is the Blackmagic. So you can kind of compare these, and I'm just gonna press play and stop talking because I don't know if you guys like to hear me or not, but let's just see what these look like in real time. So personally, the best one out of the 14 4K, I would use the Blackmagic if you have everything set right. I would use the 14 iOS 4K if you are just like, hey, I need to just get this done. It looks decent, but you have more control with the actual Blackmagic app. And then over here, the 15 iOS 4K and the 4K Blackmagic. I would say for the iPhone 15 to iOS 4K, I would say only use this if you're not sure exactly what you're doing when you're setting exposure and, you know, all that extra stuff, because the Blackmagic Camera app looks actually pretty good. I hope that helped out, and be sure to watch these on the screen. It's going to help you a little bit more with your content creation